我跟你讲一个，2025年越精彩越疯狂也越奇怪耶。上个礼拜有发生一件事，我根本没有想到会这样。Taylor Swift 被极端女权小彩虹打脸了。Holy moly. This former role model for the extreme feminist and the brightest shining light in the entire left-wing stratosphere is now being dogpiled on by her fans and feminazis. Oh, but it gets even better. Because now she's being accused of white supremacy and racism. No. You know what it is, 准备一小包爆米花，因为这一集会有点短。Uh-oh. Because for Taylor Swift and the Swifties, 真的是代志大条。Check this. So just 2 weeks after she announced her engagement to Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift predictably released her 12th studio album entitled Life of a Showgirl. Now, since Taylor Swift is locking up all the YouTube channels for using even a fraction of her songs, including showing her music videos, playing snippets of her music, or even reading the lyrics out loud.
That's crazy, man.
In order to avoid our channel getting copyright claim, we're gonna have to go straight up 国语作业部 on this one. Now, this album has one very distinctive feature. Similar to her post-engagement life, it includes a lot of sexual shit, especially in one of the most popular songs of the album, aptly titled Wood. Simply put, this song is all about pleasure. Would you like me to read the lyrics?
Do it! Do it!
In Mandarin, of course. 对不起，这听起来我在刷屌，但是他的屌真的让我晕船。他又粗又大的那个木头，让我大开眼界，也让我打开大腿。And just to be clear, there is one 口语 term in this lyric that you absolutely must know in English. Today's episode is brought to you by the English word dickmatize, aka 晕船。Now, how in the hell could Taylor Swift be dickmatized, you say? Well, her soon-to-be husband happens to be an NFL football star. Strong as fuck.
Do you feel cocky? Do you feel cocky about the song Wood?
No,
like,
I mean, any song that, you know, she references me.
That's not just any song.
It's very like...
This is a very specific you.
I love that girl, so what do you mean? Any song that she would reference me in any
Well, it's not
way
just you,
or
though.
form.
It's an appendage. It's not just you as a... What? It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
Jesus Christ, Travis, come on.
No way.
Redwood tree ain't hard to see. I thought redwood was a little bit, you know, that's a generous word, I think. I think if somebody wrote a song about me, it'd be like Japanese maple, sometimes can see.
However, after this album's release, a very unexpected phenomenon appeared on TikTok.
I have been a Taylor Swift fan for an incredibly long time and defended her to the nines for a great amount of things that she has done, including giving so much to charity during the Eras tour and some of her political silence also. I have been the person with my neck on the line for Taylor Swift. Criticism against Taylor Swift does not make a person a fucking hater. We are not in the playground at school. You are not supposed to be in servitude. You are supposed to be a fan. You are not supposed to be licking boots. You are supposed to just be a fan, a consumer. We are her business and we buy product. And if you don't like product, you are allowed to say, I don't like product. That is not being a hater. It is not. I have spent a lot of time on this app before praising her heavily, and now the time has come around for me to say, you know what? This is too much. This album isn't any good. It is not worthy of what it's supposed to be. It's not worthy of a cinema release. It's not worthy of 16 editions, and it certainly isn't worthy of what a lot of fans are saying, which is, in order to understand this, you mandatorily have to go and consume more.
This former Taylor Swift fan thinks this album is dog. Now, while music is subjective, to me the album is, well... whack. Some of the people in our Hojiza 团队 like it, but the very same person in the previous clip then revealed the real reason for why they don't like the album.
This is so on the nose, and in a time like this, politically and economically, I think it is completely and utterly tone insensitive. I think that it does not show in any way, shape or form respect to the fandom, who have been fans for an incredibly long time, to roll out during this economy and this political time, an album full of songs that are all about how big her boyfriend's whatever is, and the fact that she's got $1 million wish list and she wants the entire block to look like him. And I really love caviar, I really love champagne, I really love my friends dripping in Gucci. I get that you're all struggling, but please give me more money. Go and see my cinema release in order to... No. This is not the fantasy that I want to escape into, and I'm not going to. It is really crass. The album is, and I'm just going to objectively say it, it's crap. It's a crap album.
Now, you should know that this guy, who has his very own Taylor Swift tattoo and is a super fan Swiftie, ended up disliking her just because she expressed her happiness in her new album. 很奇怪呢.
Did you literally tweet one time, to be a white woman is the perfect crime? All my friends are cancer. I'll eat your corpse up, I'm a vulture with a taste for cancel culture. I guess we're just too bad. No cap, all my ladies in the dungeon guarded by public opinion. Grab your swords and grab your knives.
Now, well, there's quite a few people who want to cancel her because they think the album is just straight up trash. There's also a sizable amount who want to cancel her because they think the album talks too much about how happy she is. And it don't stop with the pleasure-filled song Wood either. Allow me to bring in lyrics from the next track, Wish List. 我想要你，想要一堆小孩，想要整个社区都看起来像你。
I'll get you so pregnant, I promise.
Now, anyone with a tiny modicum of common sense could see clearly that homegirl is excited about having her husband's kids and having them run up and down the block inside the neighborhood. Like a normal, happy family. 这个应该算正常吧?
Wrong.
The Taylor Swift album sounded like, yeah, I have sex now. And I cuss a little too, bitch. What happened to you reading in Centennial Park? Because a woman who reads wouldn't write like that. And like, not to be a conspiracy theorist, but it felt very like, what do you mean you're gonna boss up and make the whole block look like him? That's a threat. That's a threat. Remember when Keke Palmer...
That's a slave hip.
This was the opposite of that. This is a call for colonialism. This is the dawn of a new empire. Like, this is just so scary, like pure capitalism. It's just like more has suddenly become more. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's gonna release the blood vinyl collection of the New Moon crystals inside of her Walmart Deluxe CD. And it's like, for what? Because you get a pack of stickers when you open it, maybe. Please. Take the money and run. Far away.
So this fool thinks that Taylor Swift is using profanity and being racist just because she has an active love life. She got all that from just one lyric.
I have subjected myself to listening to Taylor Swift's new album, and the song Wish List, yeah, that's trad wife propaganda. That is straight up trad wife propaganda. Why else would you put a song about wanting a whole block of kids looking like you while we're going through the...
Oh yeah, in the eyes of the feminazis, Taylor Swift has become political propaganda for trad wives and alt-right figures, just because Taylor wants to start having children.
Taylor Swift is handing the conservative agenda on a silver platter to the masses, and before I go any further and before you argue with me, you cannot convince me that the master lyricist of our generation, akin to Shakespeare, the Easter egg master of our generation, is not aware of what her entire optics and lyrics and album and everything is giving at this very moment. And before you suggest that this was supposed to be a satirical album, I would like to remind you how she feels about this album in her own words.
World to me to have this creative experience where, like, we knew that we had to bring the best ideas we've ever had.
Yeah.
And I also know the pressure I'm putting on this record by saying that, but I don't care because I love it that much. And there's not other ones coming. This is the record I've been wanting to make for a very long time.
I'm trying to rapid fire this as fast as I can so that my video is not an hour long, but we're going to start with the rollout of the album, the announcement of the album on our boyfriend's football podcast. Our boyfriend, who plays for the NFL, who we are now aligning our brand with, who is one of the most racist and problematic industries in our country.
And in the eyes of the 小彩虹, she has become a propaganda machine for conservatives, and even the NFL has become the most racist industry in the entire United States. 很奇怪呢，她怎么会有这种想法？
Moving on to wish list, let's take a moment for these lyrics. They want a fat ass and a baby face. They want freedom. They want 3 dogs they call their kids. But I just want you. Have a couple kids, have the whole block looking like you. And then say that again. I want to have your white babies, and I actually want our entire neighborhood to be racially homogenous. She went through this entire thing with Trump, right? About how she and her fan base did not like being called childless cat ladies. And now Taylor is calling y'all childless cat ladies because she's about to pop out some kid.
Taylor Swift never mentioned cat lady in her lyrics. She was talking about people wanting to raise 3 dogs as kids, and they should get what they deserve. The way I see it, she wasn't attacking anyone at all.
An album about like an idealized form of like what is a typical American family, ideally, of like living in a suburb, being in a monogamous relationship, getting peace and joy, and basically just kind of being a housewife. Those are Republican virtues. I mean, I'm not saying they're bad things, but they are things that Republicans and conservatives and sometimes liberals use. And ignoring that they are used in that way in our political climate is not like a gotcha moment. It is a lack of media literacy. So yeah, Taylor Swift's new album is clearly political, right? Even if it's not intentionally so. And it is political in exactly the politics that likes to hide itself, which is conservatism. Further, doing this album, which is basically like a victory lap that is bad, all people are literally being disappeared by a Gestapo, there is a genocide going on, and rising fascism in America is distasteful. It is distasteful to release an album that, and have not commented on any of the bad going on, that celebrates how ideal and good your life is. I'm not saying you can't do that, but you have to do so awarely. And failing to do that, yeah, does normalize the state of existence you're in right now.
Now, according to this goofy, if any woman publicly says she wants to marry another man and have children living happily ever after, at the end of their own movie, that means they're supporting conservatives and the alt-right and white supremacy and helping America move towards fascism.
Dumb.
Stupid.
But this isn't even the craziest. Ladies and gentlemen, 准备 yourselves, as you're about to hear the most insane feminazi statement ever.
And the immediate song after that is Wood, which is a reference to Travis Kelce's Eggplant. And you would think the song would be about sex, but it seems to really be a song about a woman justifying the fact that she has sex. Like in the song, she portrays herself as like crossing her fingers and picking petals off flowers. He loves me not, because she's just so distraught. She portrays herself as being young and insecure and innocent. That is, until she's hypnotized, which opens up her eyes. The lyrics in the song do not contain a single ounce of Taylor having any kind of sexual desire of her own. Sex is something that is happening to her. She doesn't want to have sex. She's hypnotized. She's under his spell. It's not that she wants this. She just can't consent. And then you have the line, his love was the key that opened my thighs, which reminds me of a lot of slut shaming I heard growing up. Of, oh, you should only have sex with people you really love. It shouldn't be about your own sexual pleasure. And that line is so gross to me because it's his love that opened her thighs. It's not that she's choosing this, it's that he loves her and he wants her, so he's going to have her.
So this goofy feminazi believes that Taylor Swift didn't have sex with her fiance because she wanted to, but because she was digmatized or 晕船 by Travis Kelce's 躲掉. Because Travis Kelce and his Dwaki love Taylor Swift. He did it to her, but she wasn't really willing. 有逻辑对吧?
What kind of shit is that?
But more importantly, she believes that telling women it's wrong to have sex with someone they love, and that women should have sex for their own desires instead of love, and that telling others that sex should come with love is slut shaming.
Yes! That's awesome!
Bruh, I've heard this goofy logical argument come from a lot of folks, and you know what we call them? Fuckboy Zanan. But this is the first time I've ever heard it come out of the mouth of a feminist. So, from the bottom of the hearts of all the fuckboy Zanan to the feminazis,
God bless you, and fuck off.